This is part 2. So, about a month ago, I made a video where I was reacting to a bunch of yo-yo contest videos of me, and I thought they were pretty cringy, but I also said in that video that I would react to videos that I made. So, this is what that is. This is going to be reacting to videos that I made of yo-yoing, and it's going to be just like reaction, but also, I guess, like a view of my progression of yo-yo skills, as well as, I guess, video making skills, if I even had any of that. So anyway, let's just get on to it. Okay, so here's the first video. Another fine day. So I remember recording this video. I took my dad's Sony point and shoot camera that I had no idea how to use, and like the video settings also, I had no idea what was a good type of video setting and not, but I remember how it ended up, and you can tell that the video settings were a little off, or maybe the camera wasn't really made for video. But here, let me show you. So, another fine day. I had to have the intro. So, what am I doing here? Like, what am I doing? I'm like, that's pretty cringy. Like, why are you doing that? There's no meaning behind doing that, because how can you tell if the camera is on if you're looking at it and then the screen is, on the other side? You can't tell if it's on or not if you're looking at the front, especially for those types of cameras back in 2013, So this is all just an act to pretend I'm cool. I'm like, do I got the shot right? Yeah, I got it right. I'm okay. But look at the screen right now. It's got the two black bars on the side. Yeah, it's because I was shooting, like, I don't even know what the aspect ratio of this is, but obviously I didn't get it to the standards of, especially at in 2013, the standards of video was wide instead of square-ish. So yeah, that was pretty bad, but let's continue. Oh, okay, yeah, get it. So I noticed that first. I noticed, okay, the swimming pool. It's a nice swimming pool. It's got a nice color to it, but look behind, or past that, you got the dead grass and the dead tree, and then the brown brick walls, and it's just not as interesting to look at. So if I were to redo this type of thing now, I would obviously choose a better location, and not just whatever's convenient. I think I had such a wide shot just so you can see the backyard and how I wanted it to be in the frame, and how I wanted that to be a cool focus, where I thought, yeah, this is cool. I felt like the tricks were kind of an afterthought, which is, I guess, kind of obvious, because I also, like, looking back, I also made a mistake, like right there. I missed the string, so that's a mistake. And I feel like for a yo-yo video like this, where you do have time to do reshoots and get it right, to just stick with one shot like that, it's, I guess, unacceptable. So, whatever. Oh, like that. I like that. I just happened to freeze it there. So, anyway, let's continue. By the way, I'm using the song Picture Perfect Love by M-Flow and Monkey Magic. So, two of my favorite Japanese musicians, like hip-hop group / band. And I still listen to them to this day in 2020. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, hold up. Hold up. What kind of edit is that? What kind of... So, that's what I like. Now that I have some knowledge of like video stuff, like doing a single I guess location, single view, single focal point of scene. It's very obvious when you do cuts because the background stays the same, but the subject is just moving constantly and it just doesn't look good. Like, I should have definitely done multiple angles to prevent that kind of gross looking cut. But whatever, it's again, I was inexperienced, so it's okay. Okay, so I skipped ahead to the end where finally something different happened. So hold up, let me back this up a little bit. So how I wanted to end this was I wanted to end it with a finger grind and then stop the yo-yo to show off what yo-yo it was, which was the Yo-Yo Factory Super G. No, which was the Yo-Yo Factory G-Funk, which is a smaller version of the Super G. But how could I make that mistake? But anyway, so to show off a yo-yo, it's definitely good to show it in the center of the frame, or as close to it as you can get. But look where I was showing off, at the top of the frame. That's no good. That's not good at all. Anyway, let's go to the next video. The second video I made was questing. I think, if I remember correctly, this was shot at my junior high school, like in front of the lawn area. So let's start this. A video to celebrate my almost 1 year of young. So I guess I didn't make a video until much later than the previous video. I didn't realize that there is a big time gap. So again, with this, I don't know what I was doing. I guess maybe it was just like a behind the scenes or something that I wanted to do to show off something. I really want to know what was my thought process with this. But I did notice that there are no black bars on the side. Yay! But I think that's because this time I was shooting with a GoPro. I had a GoPro hooked up instead of my dad's Sony point and shoot. So GoPro. So far so good for a single trick. I missed the bind. Like, so as I was saying with the previous video, since this is something I do have time to do, I should have recorded to get it right, and you shouldn't show your mistakes in the video. And I was doing so well, so well up until the bind. But hold up. Like this trick right here, it looks kind of funny, but I honestly have no idea. Like, I don't remember how to do it. So it's funny how things happen like that. You just totally forget. I missed the bind. But also, I noticed that just like when I'm on stage or something, I have this funny face. I guess it's a way to help me like maybe focus on playing yo-yo, or maybe get rid of some nerves or something. But I don't know, I do have this kind of weird face often when I play yo-yo, or maybe filming videos. I don't know if I make that face now. If I make this face, like just even when I'm not playing yo-yo or anything, just let me know, because I don't notice this stuff. So missed the bind. So again, there's a cut there, and so just like the previous video, it's one single frame, one single composition, and it's just I'm the one moving around and just cutting those clips. Why do I have to look at the camera? Come on, man, come on. Makes it weird. Oh, doing horizontal tricks that I can't even do, and I missed the catch. Come on, do it again. Did that look cool? No. Thanks, Ben. Oh, doing the gondola and staring at the camera, looking so damn weird. And I messed up the gondola. Gotta do it again. Why do I have to act so weird? I feel like making a yo-yo video is supposed to be like a serious thing. Yeah, you're supposed to have fun and stuff like that, but especially, I don't know, how I started the video, or at least in terms of like once I started doing tricks, how I started that, it seemed like it was gonna be a more serious thing, but then part way through I just get kind of like goofy, and I don't know, make a fool of myself on purpose for a laugh or something. Oh. And I do a lot of the same tricks today. My trick vocabulary hasn't grown at all. Did I just say trick vocabulary? I did say trick vocabulary. I'm so sorry. My trick repertoire, my trick toolbox has stayed the same. Or I might have even lost some tricks. I don't know. But why did I say vocabulary? I don't know. I just got off of work recently, so maybe I'm thinking still about English. Starbucks drink, Valencia Orange Refresher. It wasn't even in the video. Why did I mention that? To be funny. Yay! Oh, got some outtake. Slack trick, because I got a knot and the string wasn't a slack trick. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, next we've got the third video I've ever made, The Path. Let's see what this is about. The path I've taken. Oh, that's right, I had some so these clips were not, I guess, real yo-yo videos that I made, but they were just recordings of my practice sessions. So if it's in my bedroom, I was just practicing and just recording my practice. So this is also just a practice thing that I was hanging out with my buddy Rocky, and he was filming, and I wasn't planning to do a actual yo-yo video. I just wanted to record something for fun. So this was it. This is again at the junior high school. But man, look at me. I'm so small. But these shoes are so big. I think the size was right for, I guess, my size foot, but it's just the shoes themselves were just naturally big, like bulky, had a lot of padding or something. But I'm so small. I'm like a child. Ah, there it is. Looks familiar? Yeah. It brings me here. So, I think this was just a way for me to, I guess, flash back to early days and then show my growth of yo-yoing through those black and white clips. And it brought me here. So, without continuing the video, I think, let me try to remember, I think I recorded this when I was at my brother's house, and I think I used 2 cameras, maybe. I might have used like a phone and the GoPro, or like another point and shoot camera and the GoPro. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see if my memory is still okay. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so GoPro and another camera. So I did use multiple angles, and I think that looks much better. So good for you, Christian of 2014. Yeah. However, this angle isn't really good because the yo-yo's all the way up here. It's all the way up here. You can't really tell. Like, it's better if I moved the camera up and, you know, slightly to the left, where this is more centered, because my body is in the center of the frame, and I feel like that's what I would naturally look at. Or maybe the phone that's on the floor. That it's distracting, so you might look at that too. But like, really, this is not what you should be looking at in a yo-yo video. It's this up here, the yo-yo. So it's just, I don't know, something that I would change in order to make this better. But 2 angles of the same, I guess, trick combo, it makes it good. So far, these tricks are looking good. That side view, though, I feel like the side view, it is a little bit bad, just because it's harder to see the yo-yo. Like, even when I landed that right there, the green triangle trick, it's not as noticeable as what it is. So either I should have, you know, re-recorded this with the camera moved, or like, if I didn't want to do that, I should have just cut to the front angle and shown the green triangle, like, getting into it. So it's whatever. Wait, did I get closer? Or did I move the camera closer or something? So yeah, so I don't know, that was a mistake. Obviously, like, maybe I turned off to stop recording and turned it back on, but in the process I might have moved the camera. So that's why I don't know, I thought it was just me that moved, but no, it's the camera. Oh well. Oh, I zoomed in, or I guess I recorded again with a closer view. I might have moved that second camera close. I don't know what I did, but this is good. This is much better. Like, this focus. However, again, like, since it's a white string, and then the sky is blown out, the sky is all white, it's a little bit harder to see. So like doing that again now, I would probably adjust the camera settings so it wouldn't be so overexposed, like the sky, or try to do something in editing to fix that. But I don't know, my color correction and exposure stuff in terms of video, like that kind of editing, I'm still not exactly good at. So I probably would just re-film this with different camera settings just to get it a little bit better. So I feel like with this video, I'm sorry, I keep stopping the videos. It's just I feel like with this video, I like the editing, or my thought process is a little bit more, I guess, I don't know, audio minded, just because I feel like my tricks and the beat of the song are going pretty well together. So I think when it goes boom boom boom, so I think I wanted the yo-yo to go boom boom boom. So, and then the boom, it has the yo-yo shoot out. I think that's, let's see. Yeah, so I was trying to go for a more synced yo-yo trick slash like audio, whatever this is. So, did, hold on. So I noticed there, except like with the exception of like one laugh or something, or right here, with the exception of this, this is a much more serious video, which I think is really good, because it's not as distracting when you have mistakes, and like your facial expressions are like, if you're doing silly facial expressions and stuff like that, I feel like it's harder to focus on the yo-yo video. So I think this was a much better yo-yo video compared to the other two. So skipping to the end, and it'll keep going. So I was using One Drop Benchmark V. This was the very first generation of the Benchmark series, and the song is Tokimonsta The Center. No Starbucks drink this time, I guess. Ooh, I just had to add something to the end. It's like a Marvel movie. Gotta have post-credit scene. Whoops. See that again. Ding. Whoops. Oh well. So that was the path. Next, this video here I made with my buddy Will. So Will and I, well, more like I decided I wanted to make a yo-yo video, a new one, and then Will decided to help me. Like, so what we did is we filmed together, and we filmed this at my university, and this is the university library, and like, just looking at this very first frame, I think this is cool, because I think it's got those leading lines, got the, I'm gonna be using some photography terms, got the leading lines here, so it's framed, something's gonna be happening there. So let's find out what it is. Got the intro credits. So that first clip, I was looping two-handed yo-yos, This I have a 1A yo-yo, single yo-yo. I think that one I had a counterweight yo-yo. Again, the looping yo-yos. And then the 1A yo-yo. So, hold on. Let's go back to the yo-yo. So, alma mater. Superstar. So, Superstar is the yo-yo I was using for 5A with the counterweight yo-yo, which is that trick was the only time I used that yo-yo in this video. And then the loop 1080s, that's the last time you'll see them in this video. The Shutter, that's the only thing I'm using. Why? Why? Whatever. So, I feel like with this, it starts off kind of lighthearted, kind of goofy. So I feel like that kind of thing, it's okay to have some kind of lighthearted, fun gesture to it. So I believe since the previous video was more like music centered, I believe I tried to do the same thing with this video with the editing.
What's the cause of this tension anyway?
So hold on, let's go back. So there's a problem with this video. When Will and I were shooting, we were using two very different cameras. And because of that, it's very obvious that, you know, they were just very, very different cameras. Because this one, this shot here, and then once it switches to the side, look how it just looks so different. The lighting or the exposure of the camera is just very different.
What's the cause of this tension anyway?
Again, very different quality from this to this. So, like, not just the exposure, like the color and stuff like that, but also just the quality. Maybe one was filming in 1080 and one was 720 or something like that. I don't know, but it's very, very different. So, like, maybe if it was like the same quality, like if it was like both 720 or both 1080, but just different color, like the exposure and stuff like that was a little bit different, then maybe it wouldn't be as noticeable. But going from this quality here and this quality here, it's very different. It's very noticeable. So I think there in that trick set I did make mistakes, but I kept going as if I planned it, or as if it didn't really bother me. But they were definitely mistakes. Like, I was supposed to catch it there, and then I tried to go for a pinwheel to trapeze, missed the trapeze, and then pinwheeled again to it. Whatever. Why am I looking at the camera again? Come on, man. Like, don't do it while doing your yo-yo tricks. Don't look at the camera while doing your yo-yo tricks. It's awkward. It's very awkward. Hold on. Was my mouth open like... Oh yeah, my mouth was open. So I was using the song by Hugo Kant. It's an African Jungle. So, good song. But this was very, very short. I believe this might have been my shortest video, even though it's probably the best one, like best made one up to this point. It's the shortest. whatever. Ah, that's it. Alright. So, now let's go to the last Yoyo video I've ever made, which was something I made when around the time I first came to Japan. Let's see, 2017, March 2017. So this is almost a year after I came to Japan. So this is short, only a minute 41. So anyway, I believe this one I had some help, at least for this opening shot, by my friend Joe. Like, she was recording this just because I needed someone to follow me as I went on this thing. But yeah, having fun in Utsunomiya, I just wanted to do that, you know, have fun. So I wanted to, like, my thought on this video was I wanted to do not just Yoyo, but just to enjoy. But it pretty much was just a Yoyo video, because after this it's Yoyo. So I was using a I believe I had my Sony 51, like Sony Alpha 5100 or something like that. So I believe I could have filmed in like 4K or at least 1080, but I don't know, it looks a little choppy there. It might have been the editing program that I used, like whatever I saved the file as, it might have been that, because I feel like the quality, especially for 2017 standards, it could have been much better. Utsunomiya de tanoshinde'imasu. Having fun in Utsunomiya. So, hold on. I like that this is different locations and different angles, but, oh, hold on. What I noticed was it's not very easy to focus on the strings. Like, yes, this is much better, like, zoomed in where you can clearly see the yo-yo and strings and it's closer to the center of the frame. But I think I was filming this, like, if I filmed this at a higher frame rate, like maybe 60 frames per second, this might have been more clear, because this a lot of like motion blur of the string, and it's not as clear. So yeah, like you can sort of see it, but there is a lot of blur of that pink string. So I did the exact same trick combo. What was that? 3 times? How many times did I? So 1, 2, 3. So 3 times. So I did the same trick combo 3 times there, and I wanted it to look like. Well, I don't know, it might have been obvious what I was trying to go for, but I feel like that first cut was a little weird. I don't know, I don't know, like going from the far back to there, I don't know, something just feels a little off about it. But going from there to this one, I feel like it's a better, I don't know, like it's a better cut. Do you feel that too? Like, I don't know. Is that just me over analyzing or overthinking this? Because and this to this, I feel like it's weird. But from there to here, it's okay. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got that pink blur. But yeah, this is definitely a much better shot video, much better composition. But I don't know. Just it's just blurry strings, man. It's really bothering me. So I don't know, like, if I was shooting at 30 or 60 frames. I feel like it might have been 30 or even 24 frames that I was filming this video. But it does, I don't know, like, I feel like if it was shot at a faster frame rate or a higher frame rate, it would be much better, much easier to see the string and stuff, and much less of that blur. Oh, and that's it. That's all the yo-yo videos that I've made. I haven't made a video since 2017 for yo-yoing. I think I'm going to end the video there. I don't know how long this video is. I hope it's not too long, and I hope that you didn't get bored. And if you got bored, you probably clicked away a long time ago. But if you stuck until the end, thank you very much for watching. And I don't know if I'll do another reaction video just because I don't know. I don't know if other people think this is interesting, but I think it's interesting watching old stuff. But I don't know if other people do. But if you do want to see some kind of other reaction videos, like, I can react to other stuff if you give me an idea, or yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. See you.